Dear students, welcome to the another video of Eduins. Today we will discuss about the structure of a chromosome. We know the chromosome is an important part of our human body for the hereditary. So, what is the structure of a chromosome? I have drawn a figure here. That is, a chromosome basically bears two arms. In normal sense, it look like this. The short arm is P and the long arm is Q. Okay, this is the structure. This is the enlarged part of this chromosome. What is this? This is the P and this is the Q. There have the primary constriction. We know that this part is known as primary constriction, which is also known as centromere. So what is centromere? Centromere is the primary constricted site of a chromosome. Okay. The primary constriction, which is known as centromere. If, except the primary constriction, if there have any constriction in the chromosome, this is known as secondary constriction. Secondary constriction. Okay. In case of secondary constriction, this region is known as NOR or nucleolar organizer region. So, NOR is basically the secondary constriction site. Constriction site. Okay. So, this is known as NOR. Beside this, the constriction, there have another part which is known as satellite. The chromosome contains satellite is known as SAT chromosome. Chromosome. The full form of SAT is sin acido thymonucleico chromosome. Okay. So, the chromosome contain the satellite is known as the SAT chromosome. Okay. And the especially this NOR region or secondary region of the secondary constriction region contain the multiple repeats or multiple or tandem repeats. This is also known as tandem repeats. Okay, what is this? There have very much repetition in the sequence of DNA or sequence of the chromosome. Okay, this region. And one thing that is, in the primary constriction region, there have a special protein which is known as kinetochore. We have already discussed it in the cell division. What is the function of kinetochore? When the cell division occurs, the spindle fiber attached with the centromere region. But where the specific region? That is the kinetochore. This is a hook-like structure where the spindle fiber get attached, and after that, by the pulling of these spindle fibers, the sister chromatids are detached from the chromosome. Okay. So this is the function of kinetochore. Next, the covering of the chromosome is known as pellicle, and the fluid inside it, which is known as matrix. Okay. Beside that, there have a tail region. We already discussed that based on the position of the centromere, the chromosome are divided into four categories. What are they? Acrocentric, telocentric, metacentric, and submetacentric. So, if the chromosome contain the ending part, this ending part also called the tail region, this is called telomere, and there have also an secondary constriction. we don't call it tertiary constriction. Why? Because beside the primary constriction, any other one or two, maybe three, the constriction are present in case of any chromosome, they are known as secondary constriction. All these are known as secondary constriction. Okay. Okay. Now come to the inner side. There have the chromatin fiber or chromatid, which is like a ornaments of pearls. Okay, this is look like this. If we going to the microscopic structure of it, these parts is known as chromonema. Okay, and in plural this is known as chromonemata. Nemata. Okay, in case of plural, this is in case of singular, and this is plural, this is known as chromonemata. If we going to the detailed structure for your knowledge, that is, we know that a sperm and a ovum fuse together form a zygote. So there have one chromosome from the father and another chromosome from the mother. Okay, this is father and this is the mother. Okay, I have drawn here like this. This is the mother and this is the father chromosome. Here the chromosome orientation also two types. It may be loosely packed like this, okay, or like this. Okay, this loosely packed is known as paranemic. Okay, and this compactly or spiral packaging is known as plectonemic. Okay, so this is the type of packaging or also coiling. Okay, so this is the type of coiling or packaging. If we go for the more microscopic view, it will look like this. Okay, what are they? These bulge part is known as chromatin loop. This bulge part. Okay, we are enhancing the resolution of this part, look like this. And if we go for the one of these, it will look like this, which is the small bouncy portion is known as chromomere, and this bulb like structure is known as chromatin loop, and these are the chromatid threads. Okay, so this is about the chromosome structure. And the genes are present actually inside the chromomere. Okay, what is the gene? Gene is the functional unit of the DNA or the chromosome, which can able to produce a specific protein. Okay, so this is the structure of chromosome in case of human. Okay, so that's all for the today's video. If you have any doubts, you may ask in our comment section. We will definitely discuss it in our next video. And if you like to get more such informative video, you may subscribe our YouTube channel Eduins, and also don't forget to follow, comment and share our Facebook page Eduins. Thank you.
Eduins, learn, grow, succeed.